Yeah, Chugule.
She belonging in her own drama already.
Hi guys!
Hello.
Hi!
A few times a week.
I used to eat a lot more often. Nowadays I try to cut down because like growing old so unhealthy.
I'll try to resist temptation, then after that cannot, then I like, okay lah, one bowl.
Yeah.
Back in her internship days, then you kept eating instant noodles for lunch every day.
Yes. Then until our supervisor, which is Kai-Ying,
Yeah.
pulled me to one side and asked me, Xenia, do you have financial difficulties? You can let me know. Then I'm like, no, I just like Maggie mee.
The noodle right, like a bit thicker, a bit more cute, but it's very nice eh. You know why not? Okay, because right, every time I watch those Korean dramas right, then they slurp the ramen noodles right, like then it looks damn nice eh. Every time I like, oh crap, I need to go eat.
It's the sound
Yeah.
and the visual
Yeah.
effect.
The noodles, right? I don't know. I don't know how they make
It's like
it.
curly.
Yeah, no,
The
and it's
not
like
springy
the
one.
texture is so good.
Nongshim.
The Samyang one.
I only know Nongshim. That's
Wow.
it.
Oh, the Samyang one.
Yeah.
So Samyang is one, the Shin Ramen. I think I know a lot of the cheap brands because I go to the supermarket and I buy. It's just that I know how it looks like, but I don't know
The name, right?
Yeah, the name.
You just recognize the packaging.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
Nongshim, Ottogi, Samyang,
Oh, Samyang.
and Paldo.
Nice!
A cute little bowl of amazing noodles.
Meanwhile.
It looks great.
KK.
Wow, it looks nice. I know already. This is the Shin Ramen. It's Nongshim. Yeah, based on the color, it looks like an amazing bowl of Maggie mee. The noodles are very fat, but not like limpy.
Oh my god, if you smell it right, the first smell that I get when I smell it is like the mushroom.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's quite spicy eh. Yeah, so you see it's thicker than the normal like brand, non-Korean brand. This is something that's very familiar.
Yeah.
I think this noodles is actually quite nice, the texture, because it kind of absorbs that like watery soup.
It's
Okay,
very
noodles.
springy. And because it's so fat, it's like every bite is so like dense.
Yeah.
Mm.
The mushroom taste is really very strong. It's a bit like a mushroom broth with a bit of chili paste inside. Actually, it
That's nice.
has some kind of like spicy and like mushroomy taste. When I do eat Korean instant noodles, it's always this brand. Because it's like the most popular one. There's a reason why lah, that it's like the best seller of the best brand. It's like stuck
Ooh,
together.
I know this kind of noodle. It will taste a bit more eggy, I think. Less springier than
Than
the
the previous one.
than the previous one.
It
But it
looks
still
so-
looks delicious though.
Is it me, right? Is it me? Or this one looks slightly thinner?
It's me.
Wow, it's so salty.
It's a bit more mushy.
It tastes a bit like yellow noodles. You know the fishball noodles, yellow noodles.
Starchier. Yeah, I think compared to the previous one, this one, like I kind of just eat it, right? And then I can bite everything in one go. It doesn't really have that much of a resistance to the bite.
I don't quite like the taste of the noodle though.
It's less spicy than the first one,
Mm.
but kind of a bit saltier.
I think the flavor is just salty and spicy.
Yeah.
And it's like very simple.
Oh my god, what is this?
Wow.
Ooh! Wow, what an interesting topping.
Okay, one look, it already looks different.
Yes.
Because they're like,
They have like raw meat.
yeah, and like a few, not just one.
It's like sausage.
Oh, it's so cute. It's like mini,
It's sausage, right?
Yeah, like
What
mini
flavor
ham.
would have sausage? Bude jjigae.
It's like a mini army stew.
Oh my god.
The noodles are like more curly.
Okay, I can't wait to eat.
The flavor of that sausage is just so strong.
Because of the hot dog, right? It tastes a bit like macaroni.
The noodles are quite springy. Yeah, I quite like this one eh. Firstly, is the hot dog sausage taste.
Yes.
Which reminds me a bit of like, the Korean soup, the army stew.
I think the broth is very nice. It has a very distinct bude jjigae flavor, which is basically the sausage lah.
Mashita.
A lot of people say I look like this Korean girl, singer, dancer. I'll prove to you today that I'll read this.
알자하고
It says it is a very spicy Maggi mee with garlic flavour.
Translucent noodles. It looks very different.
Like shiny, yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like we are back to the second noodle.
I don't like this one.
I like it. Reminds me of Nongshim but a bit more bland. This one loses the boing boingness of the
Boing
noodles.
boingness.
I think the flavour here is quite flat. I'm not really like super impressed by any one element. Yeah.
The broth tastes very weak.
It's just salty. It's not as spicy as the first one.
Number 1. Nongshim.
Nongshim.
Nongshim. The noodles, it's got a very good balance of everything. Like the noodles were good, the broth was strong.
There's a kick.
There's a kick to it, yeah.
But like the most shiok to eat, you know what I mean or not? As in every time I think about Korean noodles, I think about like,
That's the taste.
wow, very shiok. Must
Yeah.
like cook one whole big pot.
Number 1. Nongshim. For me, it's because it really satisfies my craving for Maggi mee. My craving is always very spicy soup. I think because it still tastes like the noodle itself, but it also absorbs the flavour of the broth.
I like the army stew one. I think the third one.
Because
I
atas,
really
right?
because
Because
I
got
get
the
sausage. It's like I want to eat army stew, right? But I cannot afford the whole entire pot, right, by myself. Yeah, then I will eat this one. It's like a mini version all to myself. So I really like the flavour of that. I thought that was very different, like a bit salty. Then got the ham.
뭐 하는 거야? 죽을래? 너 미친아? Be careful, if you never serve a good Korean Maggi mee, that's what I'll do.
Hey, thank you for watching this episode of Taste Testers. If you like our videos, you can watch them over there.
And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!
Bye!